Every day we see stories of women who say they love broke men. So the question is, do women really love broke men? Or is that a lie? Because if you ask most guys, especially those who are broke, they will tell you that they have a lot of female friends who seem to be very interested in them. And when it comes to relationships, these women always seem to be looking for men who have money. But today's story is different because in this one, a woman actually admits that she doesn't like rich men. Well, let me explain. This is a story that was shared on Reddit. It was originally posted by a guy who says that his girlfriend dumped him for a richer man. But here's where it gets interesting. The woman then proceeded to marry the guy, only to dump him a few months later for a broke guy. Up, which stands for original poster, says that he met this girl back in 2014. At the time, OP was already working as a corporate lawyer, but he was still a junior associate, meaning he wasn't making much money. The girl he met, however, was a broke college student. But despite her being penniless, Up says that she never asked him for a single cent. And although she was studying to become a teacher, she was also very ambitious and would often tell OP that she wanted more out of life than what she could get in their small town. She told him she wanted to go to a big city and make something of herself. As the months passed, OP and the girl fell in love, and eventually he proposed to her. She accepted, and the two got married. They started living in a nice apartment, and OP began making good money as a lawyer. However, all of this didn't change his wife. She still had big dreams and ambitions. Then one day OP came home from work and found his wife packing a suitcase. When he asked her what was going on, she told him that she wanted to move out. She said she needed space and that she didn't know what she wanted. So OP let her stay with her parents for as long as she needed. He thought that this would only last a few weeks, but it ended up being 3 whole months. During that time, OP's wife would call him every now and then just to complain about how her life was so boring in their small town. Then one day she called OP and told him that she was coming back. However, when she came back, she also brought a guy with her. To make things even more awkward, this guy was a broke college dropout. And although OP offered them both a place to stay, his wife refused unless OP agreed to let the guy stay in his guest room. Not only that, but she also made OP give the guy his own key. Things were incredibly awkward for the first few days. So OP decided to talk to his wife in private. He told her that he wasn't happy that she had brought this guy into their home. But instead of apologizing, his wife got angry and told OP that she was the one who had kicked him out, not the other way around. She also said that she wasn't staying with him out of the kindness of her heart. She was only giving him another chance because she felt sorry for him. Then she told OP that she was in love with the guy in the guest room and that she wanted a divorce. OP couldn't believe what he was hearing. His wife was acting as if she had never loved him at all. But then she dropped the bomb. She said that she knew she had only been with OP for the money and that she had never loved him a single bit. She also admitted that she had only pretended to love him so that she could get his money. With that, she took her stuff and left OP for the broke college dropout. And that is the end of the story. It's crazy to think that this woman had pretended to love a man for 7 years just so she could get his money. But in the end, she ended up dumping him for a guy who had less than $1,000 in his bank account. I guess some women really do prefer broke men. So I want to ask you, is there a woman in your life who has ever pretended to love you just for your money? If so, please share your story in the comments below. Because I gotta say, stories like these are getting more and more popular by the day. In fact, there are thousands of similar stories on Reddit. So this isn't just some made-up BS. Women really are out here pretending to love good guys just for their money. But until I make another video, I'll see you guys on the next one.